Hello everybody, welcome back to Freaky Funko Friday. My name is Anthony. I want to say welcome back to all my freaks out there watching. Today we're going to be covering the Funko series called Vinyl. These are 2-packs. I did a video on them earlier showing you which ones I currently have. So these are releases on 2-packs that are coming out. Some of them here in June, some in July, some in August. So I definitely want to cover those with you all and let you know what to look for in stores. So some of them might be ones that maybe you don't collect vinyls, but maybe you'll collect some of these because they do have some really cool ones coming out. So the first one I want to cover, we'll jump right into the video, is vinyl here. This is Ranger Smith with Yogi Bear, and this one's really cool. This one's already available on funkoshop.com, and you can go ahead and pick this one up. And I love the way they look. I grew up watching, Yogi Bear, so and Ranger Smith too, but Yogi Bear was a great cartoon, something I enjoyed watching, something that brings back some childhood memories. So I actually have this one on order, so I'm excited to get this one once it comes in. But again, this is available right now. It is a Funko exclusive to their website, so funkoshop.com, and you can pick this one up. And they also have some other ones too that are not going to be in this video, but some recent ones that, well, not recent, I mean they've been out for a little while, but they have Captain Crunch has one on there, 2-pack for vinyl. I think one of the cereals, the Dracula and Frankenberry, something like that. Anyways, those are on there too as well as 2-packs. They're not going to be covered in this video because they're not new ones that are being released. They've already been released for, I would say, probably a few months now, if not a little bit longer. So this one's just covering recent releases or ones that are coming up here. So again, this one is available right now, so you can go ahead and pick this one up. The next one I want to cover is, now there's 2 of these, okay? And both of these are going to be, well actually, you know what? Let me do this one first because I want to go in order of the dates here. So we'll do the vinyl Justice League version. So this one comes out in this month, June. I haven't seen it in stores yet, but we're already halfway through June, and so we should definitely see this any day now. But this is Wonder Woman and Batman from the Justice League. Whether you like the movie or not, I think Wonder Woman looks super cool. I think Batman looks super cool. Typical Batman, the Dark Knight there, and then Wonder Woman looks like she's not messing around. So she's got that serious look on her face. So I really like this one. I think it's I'm definitely going to pick them up because I do collect the vinyls, and I think this one's really cool. So again, these are made by Funko, and they're always going to be in 2-packs. At least right now, they're in 2-packs, and I really like collecting these ones. This one comes out in June, and again, this is Justice League, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Looks really cool. So the next one I want to discuss, now we can talk about the 2, is Harry Potter. This one is Hermione and Ron. Now, this one here is a very happy Hermione with her, it looks like she's got a school book, and Ron looks like he's got his little pet rat there. So he looks happy, and she looks happy. She looks, like she's looking over to him, kind of like flirting with like that look, and he looks there like excited with his little rat in his hand. So I love this one. I think it's cute. We've been talking about Harry Potter over the last couple days, so this is definitely a cool one to get. I'm definitely going to pick this one up, and this one comes out in July. Same with most of the other Harry Potter stuff that's coming out. So the next one we're going to cover is the same vinyl, same 2 characters, but this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. You can only find it at Barnes & Noble, and again, it's coming out in July as well. And this is a different look. It's the same 2 characters, but it's a different look here. So you can see Hermione and Ron. And this time Hermione has that evil little grin on her face. She's not carrying a book anymore. And Ron looks sad and scared. And it's funny because he looks sad and scared, and Hermione looks super happy, like she just did something to Ron. So I love this one. It's the same exact 2 characters, but different facial expressions, different ways of doing it, and you can see that they're 2 separate vinyl collections here. And this again is a Barnes & Noble exclusive coming out in July, and I really like this one. So I'm going to get both of them just because I love Harry Potter, and I think this is really cool. So I just love the way Ron looks here. He looks really He looks terrified, and Hermione just has that evil little grin on her face. So I just think it's a cool contrast to both of them being super happy. So this is kind of that contrast. So I definitely like this one, and I'll definitely be picking this one up. And the next one I'll cover that drops in July as well is Spider-Man and Thanos. Now this is Iron Spider and Thanos. So you can see Thanos with his gauntlet there, and Iron Spider with that spider suit that Tony Stark made. So this one's really cool, from the Avengers Infinity War. Again, this one does come out in July, and I'm excited to get this one once it drops. So I'm probably one of the few people that have not seen Infinity War, and I'm gonna wait till it comes out on DVD to watch it. And the reason why is because the movie theaters were way too packed for me. I just hate being surrounded by like a ton of people. Like I don't mind going to the movies, but when the movie theater is completely packed, like not one open seat, it makes me feel a little claustrophobic in there. So I just don't like that. And so it was like that for the first couple weeks, and then Deadpool came out, so I had to go watch Deadpool. But I also waited a couple days after Deadpool came out to, so I'm not with the huge entire crowds. I like smaller crowds in a movie theater, not those huge crowds. Because there's more phones going off, more people talking. It's just nicer when there's less people in the audience. I think, for me, I enjoy watching the movie better with less people. But that's just me. I'm not antisocial. I love people. I just don't like big crowds and being in the middle of them. It makes me feel claustrophobic. So, but I haven't seen this movie yet, and long story short, all the spoilers have already been released. So it's pretty much impossible not to know who died and what happened. So I feel like I've already watched the movie. So I'm still gonna watch it, even though I haven't when it comes on DVD. But there's no point in me going to a movie theater and paying when I already know what's gonna happen in the movie, because it was near impossible. So many people watch this movie to not hear spoilers. So, I found out who got to die and everything without even watching it. Not that I was intentionally hunting for it either, So people just talk about it and you're just like, damn it, you just spoiled the movie for me. So it's just one of those things. But going back to this vinyl, I think it's pretty awesome. And I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Because, for them to do Thanos and Iron Spider, I wonder how Funko came up with that. I'm not sure. But I think it was a good idea, because there's other characters, right? They could put Iron Man. They could have put Thanos with. Probably the best one, I think, would be, not watching the movie, but based on what I heard, I think Thanos and Thor would have been a real good choice too. But Iron Spider, a lot of people love Spider-Man, so I think that's why they went with Spider-Man. So, but either way, I'm still getting it. I think it looks awesome. And the last two I'm going to cover drop in August. These are two Star Wars ones. So we'll first talk about the horrible Han Solo movie. So this is Han Solo and Lando here. I will not be picking this one up. I'm not a fan of the Solo movie. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't watched it, but not many people have watched it. So it's horrible, and they should have never made it, or they should have done a lot better job making it. Cool. Obviously, there was a few good scenes in it, a couple neat things that happened, but other than that, the plot sucked, the storyline sucked, some of the characters sucked, some of the robots sucked. I just didn't like it. My opinion, I'm entitled to that. I didn't like it, and I will not be picking up this one. But if you are a Solo fan and you like the movie, this one's available for you. So, and again, this one drops in August. Now, the one I will be getting, which is the other Star Wars, which is my favorite character of all Star Wars, is Darth Vader. So here we have Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper. This one's really cool. Again, I grew up watching Star Wars, and I'm not one of those fans that's like, you have to stick to this storyline and you better not kill off the Skywalkers. And I'm okay with all the new changes that they're making. I thought Last Jedi was a great movie. Whether you liked it or not, I did. I thought it was a great movie. I didn't necessarily like what they did with Luke Skywalker. I think force projecting himself was a great idea, but making that, kill him, I think that was stupid. But so there's a couple stupid things in the movie, but overall, I liked the movie. I thought it was really good. So, and the Princess Leia in the space, we gotta admit that was kind of dumb too. those were probably my only two gripes in the whole movie. Other than that, you know, I'm okay with everything else that happened in the movie. I love the scene, and I'm getting off track here when I talk about movies, but I love the scene with Rey and Kylo Ren when they're in the I call it the Red Room, the Emperor's room. That's one of the best Star Wars scenes I think ever out of any Star Wars movie. That scene is just so phenomenal. Watching them two battle the guards, just phenomenal scene. So, but anyways, I'm a big fan of the Star Wars franchise. I love the original, of course, with Darth Vader, and of course the original Stormtrooper. So I think this is long overdue. So I'm glad Funko finally came out with it. I'm surprised they didn't drop this on the Star Wars thing they did last year, where they celebrated, I think it was 30 years. Man, if I'm wrong, people are gonna hate me on here. So I think it was 30-year anniversary they celebrated, the Star Wars celebration last year. I'm surprised this didn't drop, you know, as an exclusive there. But either way, I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm going to get it in August. So this one looks really cool. I love the way Darth Vader looks. And the Stormtrooper, you know, just their basic look. But Darth Vader looks really cool. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit here just because his eye, it's kind of hard to see, but his eyes are, they're dark, but they are red. And he does have the Force choke on his left hand. That's hard to see here, but when you zoom in, you can see it. He's got the Force choke, which is pretty cool. And so these are all of them that's dropping. It's a short video. Just wanted to cover the ones in case you do collect vinyl. And maybe if you don't collect vinyl, you'll like some of these to put into your collection. But that's all for now with the vinyls. Please leave a comment below and let me know which one is your favorite one out of all of these. I'm curious. My favorite one out of all of these is probably the... because I haven't mentioned which one's my favorite one. So I'm going to say my favorite one here, the ones that are going to be coming out, is Ron and Hermione, but the one where they're both smiling, where Ron's holding his rat. That's probably my favorite. And then, obviously, the Barnes & Nobles, because that's my favorite, would be the second one. And that would probably put Justice League third, Darth Vader fourth, Spider and Thanos fifth, and then Ranger Smith and Yogi Bear last. Well, I mean, obviously Han Solo's last, but out of those group there. So, but leave in the comments below which ones you like, which one's your favorite out of this group, just to have some interaction and kind of let me know which ones you guys are looking forward to getting, if you're going to pick up any of these at all. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments below again. And thanks again for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.